Peace. What's poppin', my weebles? It's your boy, Sincere 7, coming to you live and direct from the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit. The pad. You know what I'm saying? Represent House of Genesis. So, alright. So, I was told that I be talking to a lot of y'all like y'all already familiar with who we are and what we do. And that there's a lot of y'all who still are like new to the page and y'all don't know what animal medicine mean and what we be talking about, and it still be like, wait, what? And it's like, all right. So I was told to kind of reintroduce some of the things we do and some of the things that's represented around here, such as like animal medicine, you know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like a reintroductory video. Hey, peace, what's poppin', my baby? What's poppin', Jessica? You know what I'm saying? To my peoples who don't know me and are interested in what we got going on, right? So my name's Sincere 7, right? And I specialize in the animal kingdom. So I am also known as the Detroit Medicine Man. I've traveled all over the planet, you know what I'm saying? No, all over the U.S. No, yeah, let's keep it 100. I've traveled all over the U.S. Teaching, doing conferences. I've been on National Geographic, front page of the Detroit Free Press. You know what I'm saying? I've been on stages across America. The most recent was the Biohacking Conference off in Austin, Texas. The Las Vegas Psychedelic Conference. Just all type of different things, right? Teaching and talking about different things. But I specialize in the animal kingdom. I teach and train snake venom practitioners how to become, how to utilize snake venom in their practices, as well as Cambo, and the classes have even just released bee venom certification and the Healing with the Kingdoms classes, because what we've been seeing is a lot of people have been taking these advanced courses trying to become alternative health practitioners, not understanding that there are some basics that need to be understood if you are looking to actually serve your community as a healer, as a practitioner, as opposed to just jumping in and learning snake venom to help, or bee venom or Cambo to learn to start helping individuals. There's some basics. And so, we've been reintroducing some more basic classes for individuals to take part in and things like that. But this video is to give a understanding to some of the powers, to some of the medicines that we use, okay? And so there is a medicine or a modality that is used by practitioners all over the planet that's referred to commonly as Cambo, okay? So we're going to talk about Cambo, and we're going to talk about my introduction to Cambo and how it became something that I found to be great as a support, and which kind of started my understanding into the power of animal medicines, the animal kingdom as a whole, and utilizing the medicines and modalities within them for different things, right? All right. So this is the story. This is a little funny, right? So twist them up, roll them if you got them, all right? All right. So the story I'm going to tell, I got to go back, okay? I got to go back. You got to understand what was going on at the time, okay, to understand what we talking about. So we're going to go back into 97, you know what I'm saying, 96, 97, we young lad. I joins the military, goes through basic training, like at 17. I joined the military before I even got my high school diploma, right? So I was part of the delayed entry program, DEPS. I was part of the DEPS, delayed entry. So I done signed up, and I can't go in until I finish high school type shit. I'm ready to go, right? Okay. Go to basic training AIT. I get back to my permanent party. We there, we training, We sick of it. We want some real life action. Boom, we got it. Y'all going to Kosovo. Wait, what? The Balkans. We going to the Balkans. That's not what we meant, but all right, whatever. Let's get it. We've been training. We ready for it. Now, I wanted to be a combat engineer, but I'm red green color deficient. This was found out while I was in there. So I couldn't go to learn how to do EOD and take apart the bomb wire because they say cut the green wire, and I'm looking at it, I'm going, which one's green? Shit, is this green? That's blue. That's blue. You sure that blue? That look green to me. Hold on, put it up next to the tie. No, we ain't got time for all of that, right? So I ended up being an actual engineer, earth mover, but I got stationed to a combat support unit, okay? Combat support CSE, combat support engineers. There's only 5 of them in the US. Boom. So I'm part of a combat support engineer. Is that important part of the story? No, not at all. But for those of y'all who know, I just want y'all to know what was going on, where I was at, how I was there. All right, so boom, we get stationed in Kosovo. Now, anybody in the military know when you could go and sell overseas, as a soldier, you have no choice in the matter. You are government of the, excuse me, you are property of the US government, period, right? And so they have to protect their property. So they want to give us all types of shots, all of that. Oh, I'm going to sign up for religious exhibit. Shut up, take this shot. There's a line that you walk down, and as you walk down the line, they all got these air guns, and they're just going, and you just walking down the line like a cow, and they're you don't know what's in it. You don't know what it's gonna do to you. You don't know nothing. Shut up, walk down this line, and let them pump hundreds of chemicals into your ass all in one day. And that's what we did. All right, so meanwhile, 2 weeks later, I'm in Kosovo. They done pumped me with all of these chemicals, right? And I tell somebody I'm going to the porta potty, I gotta use the bathroom. So I'm sitting in the bathroom. So this is something that I did not know at the time, but just for the sake of understanding, I'm gonna get y'all to understand it right now. Whenever the body is exposed to heavy metals and it's trying to flush them out, it starts to go in places that look and feel with a lot of expression, like places that move a lot because it's going to help the release of. So that's why you got people who got like moles and stuff around their eyes. That's from doing this a lot, like how I do that a lot. So the people who got moles all over their faces, they known to touch their face a lot, and that's why the moles come out. The moles come out in places, right, in the arms, in the creases of the arm that always is being moved, and in the creases of the eyes is always being moved. The neck creases that's always being moved. It looks for creases in the skin that's always being moved. So at that time while I'm in the military, I'm heavily sexual, okay? As what I would say is a effect of my upbringing and like black boy lost, how they said a black girl lost, and she out here doing everything, looking for love in all the wrong places. I was kind of like the equivalent as a male, right? And so point of what I'm saying is there was a lot of spaces being moved around my member. And so all of these heavy metals that they pumped me with was looking through my body for places that are heavily moved, and it picked my penis to try to escape, right? So these heavily metals are trying to escape the body, and when they are trapped within the melanin, right, this is what we call moles or skin tags. Now, I don't know this at the time. All I know is that there's like a nipple hanging off the side of my member, and that shit don't look fucking appealing at all. And so I go to the peoples and they tell me, oh, it's nothing to worry about. And I'm like, shit, sure it is, right? And they like, no, it ain't. And I'm like, all right. So I go back, and 2 weeks later, another one grows. So this is two new members on my member that this is not cool. So I go back to the peoples and they say, okay, listen, we can understand. So there's something we can do. I said, well, what we gonna do? They say we could freeze it off. I said, well, shit, get the ice. You know what I'm saying? Get the ice, right? So she said, that's not how it worked, right? She say, these are skin tags. I say, tag somebody else. I don't want to be it. I don't want to play this game, right? Listen, she say, just understand that if we freeze it, that it can go deeper than your nerves. And I'm like, well, I was always told you got some nerves, right? So I got some nerves. Go ahead. And she said, no, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. She said, if we freeze it, we can't control how deep the freeze go, and you might lose the ability to use it. I say what? Say it again. Tell me again. Wait, run that by me. She says, listen, we can freeze the skin tag off, but if it go too deep and we hit a nerve, you might lose the ability to use it. I said, so you telling me that I either have to deal with having to explain it's just the skin tag, or it can look perfect, but it won't work. I said, well, I'm a good talker, so we just gonna go ahead and leave it alone. I was 19 years old. Understand what I'm telling you? So from the year I was 19 years old until I was 40, okay? This is 20 years. For 20 years, I had, listen, that, both of those on my Johnson for 20 years. Meaning every single woman that I've had to come into contact with, there's been a conversation like, all right, well, look, so let me explain that. Nah, it ain't going to work. It ain't not never. It ain't going to, right? So imagine how I felt when those conversations didn't even need to take place. Like, all right, hey, you ain't gonna ask me what that is. Now I'm worried. Listen, true story. Okay, so 20 years goes by. At this point, I'm a medicine man. I have studied all types of herbs. I've studied all types of plants. I've studied all types of minerals. I've studied all types of fungi. I've studied all. What do you mean, Cambo from a frog? What are you talking about? So I was explained this Cambo, this secretion off the back of the Phyllomedusa bicolored tree frog is antiviral, it's antibacterial, anti-parasitic. It causes you to purge. It causes a detox. It causes a cleansing. You know what I'm saying? And it's used in conjunction with other venoms, such as scorpion venom, snake venom, and others, to cure the body of different diseases and ailments. And when they said the diseases and ailments, I was going, wait a minute. Did you just say? Because I was told that you can't get that out of your body. And they said, no, Western medicine cannot, because it's not made out of peptides. It's not made out of the very thing that your body's made out of. It's not made out of the messengers. And so I was explained this medicine to the point where I was convinced enough to where I said, hey, I'm going to pay a teacher to come from where they're at to where I'm at to teach and to train me. Okay, I did that. Long story short, we did that. This is taking place. The training is taking place. I've been taught about it. We done talked about it. And my teacher said, it's time you experience it. I said, okay. Listen, y'all, this work is good. I did one gate of Cambo. Burn stick. Dabbed it. Little paper towel. Opened up the gate. Took the spoon. I spin in it. She activated the medicine. Mixed it up. Put it on there. I said, shit. Whew. I'm looking at everybody who's watching this, right? Because like this is a class taking place where I'm training, but while I'm training, this is being shown to the rest of the community. Okay? So I'm here with 30, 40 people standing around me. Listen, she told me not to eat. My dumb ass had a blueberry banana smoothie. I seen it again. I seen everything I had ate that morning and probably 2 days previous. I seen it again. Listen, it was horrible. I was going through it on the front yard. Listen, everybody standing around watching on the front yard. I'm going through it, purging. I'm talking about this the first time ever. So y'all know I'm an extremist. So I'm taking it to extreme. I'm in them all laying in the grass. I'm all type of shit, right? All right, hose this motherfucker down. Nah, I didn't make it before. Take 15 minutes. You got 14 left. Type of shit, right? All right. Boom. Everybody else go through. They like, nah, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I was very dramatic, but this is the part though. Listen, on some real 100 shit. We're at training. So this is the first gate. Tomorrow, I got to take like 3 gates or some shit, whatever. And then the next gate was 4. It was whatever, right? I took 1 gate. I went to sleep. That was 3 o'clock when I took that gate. It was about 3 p.m. Just so y'all know. Just to give y'all an idea. About 3 p.m. I went to sleep. 9, 10 o'clock. Go sleep. Wake up. Gotta go train again, right? 9 in the morning. I'm in the shower. I'm looking for my goddamn skin tags. Because they've been with me 20 goddamn years. Hanging off the side of my shit. I'm looking at the bottom of the tub like I done goddamn knocked the fuck off or something. Like I done stepped on it. Like it stuck to my foot or something shit. The fuck am I looking for? I don't know. But it ain't there. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Listen. 20 fucking years. Listen, I'm not bullshitting y'all. No, listen. If you going, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Listen to me. 20 fucking years. Them heavy metals was stuck in my skin as a skin tag. Stuck, hanging off the side of my shit. 20 years. My motherfucking ability to talk is outstanding because I had to, okay? 20 years. I took 1 gate of Cambo at 3 p.m. And by 9 o'clock the next morning, understand that's not even a full 24 hours. By the next morning, that Cambo, the ability to detox the body and to get shit out, had knocked all of them heavy metals through the point where my body had no skin tags on them. 20 years of hanging on my body, they were completely gone. This is no joke. If you talk to the people who's founding members of the Psychonaut Academy in Detroit, they would tell you they remember the morning during COVID when I came out the bathroom naked screaming, my dick is regular. My dick is regular. I'm butt ass. Everybody in there like, hey, what? Boy, put on some motherfucking listen. Y'all don't understand. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. 20 years. 1 gate. All the heavy metals that had been trapped in my body from all of them shots they gave us. And they're trying to escape my body. Gone. Off of 1 gate in less than 12 hours. True story. Like my shit been regular since then. Like that was like, no, that's done. That's over with. Completed. Like to this day, still one of the most amazing stories. And that is how my penis became part of the power of the animal medicine kingdom. Like, you know. Thank y'all. Share for somebody who might, you know what I'm saying, need to hear. You know what I mean? But yeah, Cambo is the real deal. It's the real deal. Cambo is the real deal. Snake venom is the real deal. Scorpion venom is the real deal. Bee venom therapy. Bee venom administration. All of it. It's real shit. Like, go read the books. Look at what science is saying. You know what I'm saying? We're just practitioners. But yeah. And if you want to learn more, www.venompractitioner.org. Tell somebody you love them in the language they can understand it in. Peace.